Well, okay, we're back, you guys. I was nosing around doing my grinding and hunting for goblins, and I happened across this, so didn't want you guys to miss out.
Yeah, what is this nonsense? Release me, you foul beasts! Don't you know who I am? I am Ostanis, one of the ancient order of alchemists.
Looks like the goblins have caught him already. Serves him right.
What's happening here? Did this guy get caught on his own? Who is he exactly, anyway?
He's a member of an old order of alchemists. It seems like they want to cause chaos in our sanctuary for whatever purpose.
An alchemist? In our sanctuary? It's more likely than you think. I heard stories about them, but I had no idea that they were still around. Well, I guess we better put them in chains first, then we can find the details after that. Remember these goblins? To listen to a high-ranking monster keeper like me. Put this guy in the prison cells of the Stronghold dungeon. You should come there later. But first, you have to deal with the Goblin King. Goblins don't really listen. Goblins don't really listen to reason, so you'll have to deal with him the old-fashioned way. I would love to handle this myself, but duty comes first. And I'm like a bad example for you, rookie. If I shirked my responsibilities. All right then. See you later. Goblins, let's put this criminal where he belongs.
Okay. I sense a monster of great power behind this door. That must be the Goblin King. Let's take him on. Well, I mean, I would do that, but I want to finish grinding first. So I'll see you guys back in a jiffy. Sorry for the abrupt in and out there. All right, so I have finally succeeded in assembling all three goblins: Green Arrow, Dende, and Grognak the Barbarian. And I've encountered this little glade here, where there's one of each of the orb types we've encountered so far, and 4 doors. And I'm really curious to see what's behind this, so I wanted to cut back in and show you guys what was going on. We've got fire by way of our arrows here. We have lightning by way of our wizard. We actually have earth element now because of our goblin warrior finally, so that's cool. And last but not least, we have water here somewhere. That'll do. And there we go. Finally have all 4. I do not know what is this way, but I'm very curious to find out. Oh, you're looking... That looks cool. I'm not sure I want to test my fledgling party on it, though. I just can't... Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone for now, if only because I literally just finished kitting out my goblins to try them out, and I haven't actually fought with them yet. I don't want to have to take the gear off of them and then put it back on again to fight a champion. So, then again, we can always re-challenge it later if we lose. Well, if we... Yeah. So, I guess that's fine. I should probably try to equip my guys the way that I like them, just to make sure we have the option to fight. Although they won't be as good as they normally are, because a lot of the best gear went on to our goblin friends. Okay. Let's give this a try, I guess. Let's see how we do with our standing dudes. The Raduga. This is a peculiar champion. It has the elemental shift trait. Whenever it attacks, it will change its resistance and weakness according to the element of its attack. It means that it could have any elemental weakness and resistance. Choose your party wisely. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Yeah, we definitely would have been better. Well, I mean, the goblins do have a pretty good spread of elements on them. They have all 4, and they can debuff. I mean, level 17 is gonna be rough though, but let's give it a shot, I guess. This thing's probably gonna kill me, but all buffs. Oh, resist magic. That's the nice thing about it. Heat shimmer. Man, that hurts though. It seems magically inclined though, which is actually going to work pretty well for us. Alright, currently it is weak to water. Okay, ice shots going in. Better build up to those first though. Yes. Okay, let's Toxic Slam. Because basically, with the goblins, the warriors seem to be there to shield and to help the shaman build up stacks of poison. So let us do exactly that. A lot of crits, my goodness. Soul beam. That was kind of cool, actually. Soul beam. Alrighty. I actually have mass restore on our shaman, which is amazing. It'll just cure that chill right up off of us. Rid of that pesky debuffing. I'm gonna protect this fella. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. There we go. Third stack of poison is in. And you're currently weak to air. I don't have air. But you're not weak to you're not resisting fire, and if I can land a burn on you, then you get that extra super hit. There we go. So it's now taking burn damage and two technically stacks of poison, because the stack 2 and 3 count as half each, so it's technically 2. But weak to fire. I can oblige you on that one. Poison's probably going to do most of the work here for us, honestly. Alright, protect. So I'll hit some lightning. Yeah, all that dot. Ooh, gemstone rain. That sounds cool. Charge beam. So this thing just has all the elements and all the attacks. That's pretty neat, honestly. Alright, Earth element is up, apparently. I'm gonna actually just, like, tone this guy's attack down a notch to save his mana. Throw in some fire there. Currently, yeah, okay, so it's weak to Earth. We have Poison Bomb. We can work with that. Toxic Slam. Poison Bomb. These other goblins are actually pretty solid. Like they're not invincible. They're a little like individually they're kind of fragile, but together they synergize fairly well. Currently resisting that, so we'll throw down a beating. Throw in some arrows for fun. And then lightning bolt. Definitely not a high star performance, but 3 stars ain't bad. Feather +3, mass potion. Now we can re-challenge our fine feathered friend at the base. Oh, and we're seekers now too. I forgot about that. New traders, Infinity Ring now available. Sweet. Well done, everybody. Okay, well, I don't really have any immediate. I mean, honestly, I'd say that the arrow puts out a lot of crits, more than I would have thought. Granted, it's a 54% chance to crit, in all fairness. Suppose that makes sense. I kind of want to put cleanse on, honestly. I don't normally, but with the number of shots this guy puts out, like a 30% chance on 6 hits is not that long of a shot, really. Like as far as odds go, help remove people's buffs. Then just finish off getting you ready for level 20. Pretty much same for you, I guess. And this way we have Horizon Beach. Going to the beach, man. I like it. Oh, hello. Howdy and good day to you, young keeper. You've been traveling all day. Why don't you stop remote and take a have a rest? This little establishment that you see before you is the monster farm of the sanctuary. Oh, there is one of these. Okay. Never heard of it? Wouldn't be surprised. We're a bit off the beaten path, so most stronghold folks never even come around here. Anyway, if you've got too many monsters and you lose track of a lot of them, this is just the place to go. That's the whole point of our farm. There's no charge no matter how long you keep your monsters here. You don't get anything from me either, though.
let you know, since some folks seem to mix their farm up with the monster army. Well, keepers think very much of the army either, by the way. We're more like a monster daycare. They get enough space to roam around and all. Don't you worry. So, will they gain levels while they're here? Because if so, I am immediately sold. I don't know if that's the case or not. I don't tend to use a lot of these guys, so you definitely... I guess let's just, like, put everyone at, like, barring our go-tos, I guess. Just for now. Because honestly, I was getting to the point where I was kind of tempted just to, like... You know, just like donate everybody to the, well, not everybody, but like half my team to the army, and then just go get new eggs for them because they're all falling way behind level wise. You know, because that's just kind of where we're at this point. Some of these guys I don't mind experimenting with here and there, so I'll keep some of them. Just because I want to have it like oh, well, you know what? You only have 6 on you. Of course, then again, fire, lightning, earth. I have no water on me. I need water. I need somebody to give me a water coverage. And flight. You do flight? I don't actually know what the moss ability is. There. Alright, look at all of them. Oh, there's a teleport here too. Sweet. That's perfect. All of our dudes. Yay. Because yeah, like they just weren't getting any attention they needed anyway to level up, which was kind of annoying me, honestly. I don't know. He didn't mention them leveling up here, and he did say we get nothing from him. So I'm thinking that this is not like a Pokemon daycare where they just level up on their own here, which is kind of a shame. It is cool. It is cool seeing them here, though. I guess what I could do is just like leave them here, reassemble. I mean, I've already got half the eggs again anyway, because if I you get to a high level and then hatch them. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just come back here in a bit, and then like I'll wait an episode or two, naturally level up as we go, and then we'll see like if they level up at all when we come back, and if not, we'll figure out what to do then. Right now, though, where am I going? More exploring to do. Okay. All right, so we fought a cool like that rainbow bird will be a very cool enemy to fight. Once I have my my main party reassembled, I will have to fight that again. Still, though, I mean, I guess if the daycare doesn't, I went this way. If the farm doesn't level them. I mean, it's cool to see them jumping around on, out in the open, but it's kind of like if it doesn't do that, I'm not really sure what the exact point of it is, but we'll figure it out. Hazelnuts. That way just kind of drops down. Where do you go? Oh, another spiky cave. Uh-huh. Bronze. Excellent. I'm still surprised that like the Frosties don't light anything up on their own. Whoa, what are these little guys? The Firefly dudes. Glowfly. Earth. Weak to earth damage. We got that. We can facilitate this. Alright, Toxic Slam. Poison Bomb. Fiery shots. Got the healing on.
Right, we're weak to physical, aren't they? So the raise. Let's try and finish off the bat first off, if I can. Do. Seems like it's not happening. That's okay. Listen, we can stack poison anyway, so some damage in. Double up our stack on that. Toxic Slam. Try and get that massive follow-up attack with the chill. Did not actually die. Doesn't matter. Ah, he scraped through. Heal. Or Mass Restore. Heal is fine. There we go. 4 stars. Nightwing egg, but no Firefly egg. Dang it. Ah, we have no chance though. With the mole bear, backing them up. Alright, no scary bats this time, but then again, the bear is plenty scary on its own. Better put some buffs up this time, just in case. Higher crit chance. Get that sidekick in there. Like, taking an entire turn to buff does kind of, you know, I'm not exactly a huge fan of it, but it really does make a difference. Like, it doesn't hurt your, it doesn't help your speed rating any, but sometimes it's worth it to slow down. I know he has a talent where if he does shock damage, he can, like, spread poison, but, like, I haven't figured that one out quite yet. I don't know, like, I think the goblins are cool. I'm definitely impressed with how tough they actually are, because between the 3 of them, they have a great coverage of buffs. They cover every element you could want. They have a nice poison stack game. They're honestly very, very reliable, but they don't maybe excel quite as much as they could, if you know what I mean. Like, they don't do maybe as well as some combinations of monsters could, but they're a very solid party to have. But I suspect that's the point of them. Which, hey, you know, that works for me. Combo building. Combo building. And combo. That archer actually kind of freaks me. It does a lot of damage. Little artillery piece that he is. Crystal shard. Dang it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Could learn Thunderstorm, which just lets him apply that shock a lot easier, which will help spread that poison a lot easier. Or I could just learn Poison Cloud, which still seems to kind of cut out the middleman a little bit, doesn't it? Overcast. More damage. This will actually, I kind of like this one because it'll help shield other people. Like, my one issue with, like, the brute here is he only has 2 attacks. He only has beating and toxic slam. That's literally it. He has 2 separate shield abilities and a buff. He's a very support character, which is fine. But definitely, you know, his attack. Yeah, like he does alright for himself, I guess. But let's get that bounce shielding. Or sorry, not bounce. Sorry, that's the one where he'll shield his allies just by doing stuff, which sounds promising. Ooh. Skill potion. That's a new one. What did that do? Sorry. Grants a skill point. Ooh. Only once per monster. Okay, so it's a one-time free skill point for each monster. That's cool though. These areas are huge, which is not a bad thing at all. I'm actually pretty happy about that. A lot of room to explore. Ooh, more glow flies. Excellent. Maybe I ought to get my regular team back in place now, though. Yeah. So the goblins are fun. Make a good backup team, but because they have more of a physical leaning than my usual team does, which sometimes I need. Quickly, I really should just go buy more gear, have enough stuff for an actual full team for once, instead of constantly having to reconfigure this every time we change monsters. It does get a little old, that's for sure. You're all about health. We get massive health stat is nice for you. Need some mana regen as well, though, so I'm gonna throw in a sustain ring. You're pretty much in the same boat. A little bit of mana. A bit of defense. Mana regen. He's not really, like, in desperate need of... And that'll keep them going forever. Cat's eyes, all about that magic power. Hat. Scroll. And then some mana regen to finish it off. With the tome. No. Bracelet? No. Well... Some crit chance couldn't hurt. There we go. There we are. First things first, these things are all weak to earth, so let's go ahead and throw out some slime. All right, fast on its own anyway. There we go. We can't capitalize on its weakness, unfortunately, but... They seem to be fire and air, with a focus on electricity and fire, which is cool, honestly. I don't mind that. Alright, since our cat's eye cannot actually, like, hit them where they're weak, we'll just have to have him serve in a supporting role, which is fine. Do that. Take down. And there we are. 4-star glowfly egg. Excellent. No, I'm tempted to hatch them, but honestly at this point we're just gonna end up putting them back in the farm anyway. I'm gonna start collecting my eggs for a bit. I'm not gonna actually hatch them for a little while. I think that makes the most sense because we do seem to be a little prone to just, you know, ending up putting them back in the farm, which is not, you know, super useful really for us. Blue gem. Crystal shard. Interesting. So you need to come at it from the other side. Somehow. No way in here though, is there? No, I'm not seeing one. It's pretty much all spikes. Yeah, okay. So there must be another way around. I think we're pretty much... There's a spot up there, though, isn't there? What is that? What is up over here? Oh, the Goblins are back. Right, yeah, there's a treasure. Like, it looks like there's a way to get to it from like the upper left, but I really cannot get that high. It's much too high. There's a way up around there. Oops, didn't even see it there. It's a way up from this side, I think. However, but it takes going through one of these doors with a switch, so it seems like I need to come at it from the left, which would be this way. Oh. Claws +2. Nice. Missed that before. This is back up. Okay. Oh, right. This is up through where the Goblin King went. Okay. So it looks like we're heading back to actually face the Goblin King now. Means I may want to put that Goblin party back in place after all, because if it has the same resistance as they do, and I don't know why it wouldn't. Oh, it's a party battle. Ew. Then I don't know. I mean, he's probably got this. I mean, I have no reason to think he wouldn't have the same resistances as his subjects. In which case, we're gonna want to get the band back together, because, like, I mean, Dende is not physically, like, he has no physical stuff, but it lets you multi-stack poison, which is nice. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll have to go Goblin team again after. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys next time then for the Goblin King battle. And maybe doing some more looking around too, because we have access to lightning now, which we didn't before, so the dungeon probably has some places we can go now we couldn't before too. And some loot. And the Sun Palace, actually. Jeez, all kinds of places we can go now we couldn't before. So, once again, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you've been enjoying the series. We will get to this boss fight just as soon as I reconfigure my party. And I'll see you soon. For now, I'm McMonster out. Please take care of yourselves because you're worth it. And I'm McMonster out. Bye-bye!